We're going to start off with having a quick overview. It's really quick in terms of setting the context around Agile, what you can expect from the course, what are the various aspects, the methods, approaches, techniques, tools, principles, concepts that you would need to get yourself aware of and then be able to actually kind of think Agile more, which is basically as what we call the mindset. And then we'll delve deeper into the definition of Agile and why we need Agile. What is the advantage of Agile over waterfall? So we'll actually have a kind of a good look at why Agile wins over waterfall. So waterfall, and what is waterfall and how does it really work, and what are the benefits of going Agile vis-a-vis waterfall. And then we will have a look at some of the sources and the forces of change, because Agile is all about change. How you're going to respond to change, how you're going to identify the changes, how you're going to respond to them, how you're going to manage, overcoming those changes. It could be business, technology, our own life. The COVID pandemic that we are fighting now is again another change that is going to really impact a lot of us, and that has already done in the last few months. So it's again a change. Sometimes you can anticipate changes, sometimes you just have change hit on you. So it's all about how you could kind of prepare yourself and be able to respond to the changes. And that's what Agile is all about. Agility is about fighting change. Agility is about managing the change. So we'll talk about all of these in greater detail. We'll look at why Agile is a better bet than the other methodologies, why you think that about 80% of the world now has been going Agile in terms of development, even in business. A lot of business people, management, marketing, sales, everybody's talking Agile now because of the fact that it is offering quite a lot of benefits and value adds. We'll have a look at that as well in greater detail. We'll look at the evolution of Agile methodologies. What is it that, how did all these Agile methodologies evolve over a period of time? So it could start, we'll have a look at the origins of Agile and then how each of these actually kind of built on the top of that. We've got about 15 different popular methodologies and approaches now, which we use, and what are the advantages of each of these. We'll talk about them in detail. And then we'll have a look at the stakeholders who are involved in the Agile development. These could be business stakeholders, the project stakeholders, technology stakeholders, architecture, the customers, users. All of these could be the people who are holding the key in terms of how we implement Agile. And that's why we need to have a deeper look about the stakeholders that we need to interact with. Please bear in mind that Agile is all about people. It's all about the team empowerment, customer involvement, and user experience, and delivering the value to the users. So we need to kind of appreciate the fact that stakeholders, working with the stakeholders, involving them through this first step, and then making sure that they're engaged, the communication is happening smoothly with the stakeholders in the required fashion. And that's why Agile is a great tool and is a great platform for all of us to have this kind of an open communication. So we'll have a look at that as well in greater detail today and tomorrow. We'll have a look at the traceability, the importance of traceability. So you've got a requirement, and how does that requirement translate all the way into the product, end product? You've got a concept. We talked briefly about this. You've got a concept, an idea in your mind. How does that idea get translated all the way through into the product that you deliver and pass it on to your customers? So the simple idea about connecting different people across the world, how does that translate into a Facebook, into a tool which people can use in their households, in the office setup, very easily? Sorry. So that's what is the traceability. There's a forward traceability and then there's a backward traceability. So we'll have a look at how Agile development actually facilitates this traceability both ways. We'll also have a look at the methodologies and techniques in Agile. Again, this is going to be a preview of what's going to come in the next few weeks. We'll touch upon some of these methods in the session today and tomorrow. And then later, obviously, we're going to have a deep dive into each of these methods, ranging all the way from Scrum, Safe, Kanban, Lean, and there are about 10 different methods, FTD, the test-driven development, behavior-driven development. All of these are different flavors of Agile.